Same.
The void beckons us onward. Embrace
But yeah, like, healing monk is piss easy as a druid. It's only bad as decreased, that from my own personal experiences so far. I play Resto Shaman, HP Discrease, and Druid, and on Discrease it felt the worst. By a lot. Especially if you play like a key where the tank gets a heal absorb or something, like, or it requires like insane single target healing, you can't do much about it. Typically. There's just nothing you can do. It's just bad. Double poly on my Warlock. What the fuck is that? But I mean, look at his HP, right? Beyond on pull feels wasted. It is wasted.
your survival wasn't necessary.
Okay, I just died to healing aggro. It's okay. As long as Longer doesn't die to this dot. Okay, well, I'm too powerful, I guess, for my own good. It is wasted, but there's no better loss you can get here because you have to hold us for first boss, and I feel like that's even more cringe. Yeah, I mean, you spin and I get aggro. Yeah, I mean, I'm healing you like a madman. What can you do? I have insane burst healing you, forget. As soon as I consume Soul Forests, I probably generate more threat than you do combined. Except Kick Smash. Kick Smash I cannot overpower with healing. Unlucky. Well, lucky but unlucky. Let's get this stupid lag spike when we click the book, man. Oh, fuck her. We can cross on the left here, it's fine. Oppa, Abby. Abby. Knocking? Abby. Tank is not here. Fine. We live in, we live in. Should be very easy to recover this. Healing control. Pew pew pew. Ow. The fuck? Did I just get spat on by every single book in the game? What the fuck was that, bro? How do we go from being like immortal to being almost global? Crazy. I think those books are just bugged, honestly. I swear sometimes they just hit the same person over and over. And usually the person is me, every time. Just my luck. Oh, I lost my food buff as well. Fuck me, man. Can I somehow get... Nope, no chance. Okay. No chance to get my food buff. Maybe later. Oppa. No dispel for 2 seconds. I guess he's in wall, I can stabilize him normally, and then I just don't dispel him. Don't dispel tank either, because I don't have the dispel PD for it. Like, I do have it like now, but I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to spend it because I... You know... Want to spend it on that instead. Bark heavy. I'm dispel. So the dot doesn't... He was lining me or something. Okay, never mind. Well, the spell didn't go off there. Yeah, the evoker is just demolishing stuff too much. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Let's focus the Warlock HP here and then trank this. Should be good. Blobby is in wall, so we just dispel him for free. Swap life bloom and just spread reduce. Next ignition is gonna hurt a bit. Life bloom maybe, I guess. And dispel him as well, because poly goes off. Make up your minds, damn it. Is poly going off or not? For fuck's sake. Ay, ay, ay. Oppa. We're fine. How is Brew in the same league or to play as easy as VH? I mean, is Brew how to play? I don't think you do anything special as a Brewmaster, do you? I feel like Brew is easier than Vengeance, because Vengeance at least has to set up the pools, right? Like, Vengeance is easy to play, right? I play one, I promise you it's easy to play, like, rotationally speaking, but it's very annoying to set up the pools, though. And that's the hard part about it. It's a chore to set up pools. Whereas on Brew, you can probably just run in, spin, keg, and shit, and it's probably better, I guess. I mean, I don't play Brewmaster, obviously, but based on his breakdown, it can't be that complicated, really. Yeah, Vengeance's skill expression is like how they set up the pools. It's nothing else. And now we assert dominance while soaking and standing in the puddle and getting hit by the worms. Or my evoker just steals my soak. Okay, bro. Animalistic. Wild charge. Nom 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 nom. Delicious. That didn't even move my health bar, to be honest, but whatever, I guess. Very fun. Let's spark the tank, because why the fuck not? No one else needs it anyway, so... I don't like this. Okay, I never noticed this, because we never had 3 debuffs, I guess. I don't like this. I'm going to change this. Actually, can I... Oh, fuck. Can I... filter debuffs per chance? Is that possible? Is that a possibility? Only dispellable debuffs. No, that's bad though. Like I wouldn't see some of these, but like then I wouldn't see some nasty bleed debuffs on people, right? How does that work? I wouldn't see something like runic the whatever the fuck, right? The bleed from the spellbreakers, right? I wouldn't see that, right? If I enable that shitty filter. Or am I wrong? Because it's not a dispellable debuff technically, right? So like it'd be better to just not see unnecessary shit like these fucking haste debuffs and shit that I don't care about, but then I wouldn't see the bleeds either, right? No, like who has them and like who to heal, like that would be bad, I feel like. I mean, there's no filters, is there? Yeah, no, there's no filters. Well, eventually they will add filters, surely. I want to filter these debuffs so bad, it's crazy. Out of all these debuffs, I only want to see his stagger, and that's it. And actually, never mind, I don't even want to see his stagger, to be honest, I don't care. It could be fucking bright purple, I don't give a shit. I'm healing him anyway, it's whatever, it's irrelevant. Oh, fuck it, let's try. See if it's a regretted spaghetti moment. Just enable this filter. Yep. Yep, it makes everything invisible. I'm dead.
Only the strongest.
Okay, no, this filter is dog shit. Never. Yeah, okay, it's good to hide them, but it's bad for everything else. Wow, that was not a worthy death. Me. Could have nailed it. Didn't. I put myself behind on globals. Clicking a fucking filter. Whatever, man. Don't care. Trying this. I did lose a couple of buffs. Is the downside of the situation only. And now I'm gonna even regain them by refreshing for everybody else. And then there's also one more crystal in the corner too again, so we can refresh again. Polymorph. Crystal, guys. Very soon. Not yet, but soon. Anybody can take it, that doesn't matter. Anybody but the tank, because the tank can't click. Boom. Longer didn't walk inside, so he's gonna lose his buff. But that's just so tragic. And so I don't really care. I think you should have moved. TBH. Oh, and now he's soaking. Okay, me and Abby refreshed at least. Fucking criminal, bro. This guy. This fucking guy, man. Abby should be okay. Invol as well. I want to save my healing convoke here if we can get away with it. Dispel Poly. And the debuff, that's double value right there. Lightbloom Warlock, don't have the spell yet. Consume, Dispel, swap Lightbloom to Blobby. And then spam longer with regrowth love. Oppa, might be Blobby actually. Oh. Dude, Blobby's getting fucking vanished, holy shit. What was that? Glaive on Abby? Abby's lining me. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Stabilized. He was up the stairs and that's LOS, that's crazy. I would prefer not to... Longer, longer, longer... Oh. Lucky can Invoke. Why is the Evoker so paper, man? I cannot believe. Was it aggro or bolt? What was it? He dipped out of nowhere. There's no way it's only bleed, right? We could chain. These are only tank mobs. Oh, the Runebreaker got him, okay. Abby can take this buff or after with Lust, whatever you like. If it's now, then we should be close. If it's not now, then with boss with Lust. Up to you. One on longer, one on Blobby. Blobby can cancel. He cannot cancel. Blobby has rebaited us. I guess he doesn't have it ready. Tank is stabilized. It's on the Warlock. I meld mine. Very nice, very nice. Just hit and block, fuck it. It's gonna be back for the boss when it matters, so... Keep live bloom on Abby. Blobby cancels. Longer doesn't get the cancel because he's a fucking lizard man. He's in scale, so I live bloom myself, I guess. And then I swap it to him because he's a paper boy. And just regrowth myself because I have more self-healing. So I can't really die as easily as he will. Can stay close to Abby for the buff. Even if it's 1% only. He cancelled. GG's. You shouldn't have cancelled. Yeah, you cannot cancel it. It doesn't work like that. You lost 10% damage increase. Whatever, I guess. Oh my goodness, what a fucking feral frenzy. Explosion, dude. A Warlock who? Okay, well, yeah, I'm done now on the meters, but... Go boys, go, go, go. Everybody go, 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 go. In. I got a ping, I guess. Can we just like invent telepathy or something, dude? I swear. Can they just go like in telepathically or something so I can think of the name and they just go, they just hear it and they just go in, you know? Instead of like me pinging like a fucking Neanderthal here. That's crazy. 150k. Okay, let's see who gets the next one. I have Bark for somebody. If it's Blobby, he cancels completely. Not Blobby, it's Tank. Being longer, I Bark longer and I libel myself. Recommend myself. I ping him, he goes first, because my Bark will expire and he will cry blood. Bear from. And then I go, because yes. Then I stabilize Abby for a second, and then my tanker man goes in. Next one is his Tranquility Stabilization. And I'm gonna get the puddle right on top of me, even though every other puddle has been away from me now. Just watch. It's gonna be exactly on top of me. Just watch. You see? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, whoever invented this mechanic. Genuinely. You're a piece of shit, like... Yeah, every other one now is like away from me now. Fuck off, man. I mean, I still got like 2 ticks, I think, but like, come on, man. Can I get one full trank on this boss like once? Like, such a bitch, bro. Melt. Just kidding, it doesn't work. Longer should go in first because he has no skills. Go, bro, go. As soon as it's up, go. I bark myself, you cannot die. Are you a fucking idiot? Well, that's insane behavior. Ready to see how this. Interesting. Bark the tank. You know exactly what just happened, right? Oh, Blobby didn't feign it. Just kill boss. Don't clear. You know exactly what just happened with the evoker, right? This fucking Pipega walked in too early, bro. Like, it didn't spawn yet, and he walked inside the circle that spawns it. Which typically wouldn't be an issue, but it literally one-shots you, so it's a bit of an issue. Brew is unkillable on bosses and very much not on trash. If it plays with a druid, it's unkillable on trash also, though. But yeah, I agree. It definitely requires some babysitting, yes. It is most tanks, but not really though, DPS, because there are tanks that suffer on single target. To an extent, I would say. Brew is definitely, like, quite strong, I would say. The problem is, like, it cannot be a contender for meta, for the one simple reason that it's the raid buff is just bad. Right? That's kind of the core problem. If it had a different raid buff, like if it was like crit, haste, mastery, something like this, right? Instead of like 5% physical, Brew would be very, very, very strong contender right now. No cap. It's actually very tanky. I mean, you can see him, right? Like, he has no chance of dying at any given moment. Like, genuinely cannot die. Even if you disregard his tank damage not being the same as, like, Vengeance or Propelli, they are very, very tanky. But the raid buff is bad, so it's GG's by default. Other tanks have to be way worse than this for Brewmaster to be anything right now. It doesn't mean that the people playing Brewmaster will be very happy, though, I think. At least, like, from a perspective of, like, being able to play the game. I do think, though, from a perspective of, like, self-sustain, a lot of them would be mad a little bit. Because Brewmaster self-sustain is kind of mediocre, from my understanding. That is the thing, though, that is happening as well. Apparently their self-sustain is quite mediocre, to put it gently. Like, it's not like even Warrior has more self-sustain with, like, Ignore Pain and, what do you call it? What's it called? Like, when they spend Rage, they heal and shit, you know what I mean? Like, their passive sustain bullshit, plus Ignore Pain DR and stuff. Like, they're already tankier by default, just by that. Versus Brew, I mean, Brew can survive for a bit by itself, but long term it just flops. It just doesn't have buttons to live. Its personal self-healing is, like, way too weak. It's good for raw damage, but bad for anything else, basically. That type of situation, you know? Like, because they have, like, Celestial Fortune, they have, like, August Blessing, they have, like, Refreshing Drink and, like, Gift of the Ox and shit, but, like, these are so fucking weak, bro. Like, my one Light Bloom is stronger than everything he has combined, you know what I mean? Like, that is not okay. Like, he can still sustain himself for a decent period of time, but, like, it's just quite limited, and that's not the problem with Brewmaster in that sense. Of course, like, if you have, like, a strong healer behind you, you don't give a shit about anything, to be honest, on Brewmaster. You are just a live lord, right? Cannot die. Not possible. Right? But that's the thing, though. What if you try to play with, like, a non-HPS healer? Then what? And then what happens when you're pugging and you don't get to pick your healer, really? That's when the problems will arise. That's when you gotta outplay the problem and try to do your best. Because, like, yeah, for example, like on Disc Priest, I have to go, like, an extreme lengths to try to, like, out-heal absorbs on him, for example, like in a key like this. Like, you see, even on Druid, it's like 4 regrowths or something, right? Almost to out-heal his ridiculous absorb. Imagine on Disc when I cannot spam big-ass regrowths like I can here, right? One average regrowth of mine is, like, at least 150k, right? Disc Priest's entire penance, if it crits, can do, like, similar numbers. If it crits, right? Disc's healing is not bad on everybody else. It's just, like, for tank healing is bad. On that particular situation, like, that exact problem, I guess, that you need to solve. But you're better with, like, other tanks more. like Pally, like Vengeance, like Warrior and stuff, you know, because they have more self-sustain. You don't have to worry about them as much, you know. It's just not a bad, not a good combo. But like, if you can get past that particular problem though, Brew is very strong, to be honest, in my opinion. It's actually very, very strong. It's just, rate buff is dog shit, and we require an HPS healer, because you rely on them. If they buff their self-sustain somehow, like, if they buff their, like, all their, like, little healing sources, maybe buff their Vivifies and stuff, I think Brewmaster could immediately be, like, pretty fucking strong, actually. Because let's be real, Propel is getting nerfed, right? Damage is never going to stay like this, ever. They would never survive the nerfs. No chance. Vengeance... I'm not sure if they would nerf them more than they already did, but... Vengeance isn't as OP as it used to be. I think it's only good because it has still Silence Sigil and it buffs your casters, right? And it's a caster dominant beta right now, right? But that's in their favor in that sense, right? Rally is good. I guess, but Darkness is insane though, so you know. Darkness is crazy OP on rot damage, to be honest. It's kinda hard to compete, to be honest. The only one that can compete in any capacity is Propelli because it just has like Sack, Holy Bulwark, Devour, passively like 4% on everybody most of the time. Because he has like a lot of laser weapons. Off heals, Spell Ward. Although that's like a lot of individual globals, right? Versus just like pressing Darkness and just, yeah. Although like I guess like Propelli has more chances of being useful because Darkness is only really good versus rot damage. Versus big hits it's garbage, right? Darkness is good versus pulsating damage, like for example like those Void Colors, right? When they do Consuming Shadows, right? They pulsate like 4 times or something, right? Good versus that. Or like pure rot damage, right? But for like any kind of like singular big hits, it's trash. Whereas like Pally Sack, for example, Holy Bulwark and stuff are very strong for that, right? And just Devour in general. Problem is, Pally is gonna get butchered on damage, so their DPS is way too strong right now. There's no chance they live. Like, as long as they don't over-nerf them to the point where they become unplayable, I think you probably just play Vengeance. Just because of the caster meta situation that we have right now. I'm genuinely hoping that they buff the fuck out of melees though. That's my hope, actually. Because I would be curious to play like a melee season for once, you know? Like, it's getting a little boring, like, being perma, like, range every fucking season, man. It's getting a little stale, you know? I would like it if we could play, like, one melee season just one time. Last time was BFA, bro. Like, come on. It's been a hot minute. Right? Like, pure melee, I mean. Not like, half melee, half range kind of thing. Because, I mean, you did have, like, Shadowland Season 2 where you played, like, Windwalker, Rogue and Mage, or like you could play like Fury instead of Windwalker with Rogue or something, right? Or Windwalker and Warrior instead of Rogue, but anyway. The point is like you need to buff melee, man. I'm tired of this fucking range bullshit. Make this a melee season for once. Because imagine how insane it would be to have like a melee comp this season, right? Like you have short kicks permanently, like you could never miss a kick as long as people are not stupid as fuck. So you don't have to rely on like Divine Toll or like Silent Sigil or any of that shit. It'd be fun, at least, I think. It'd be like a different season feel for once, you know? But it's not gonna happen because range are too powerful, so... And they're not gonna nerf range that much. Like, they're gonna nerf mages for sure, right? Frost and Arcane will not come out live like this, probably. Because they're pretty good. But you're gonna probably still play Fire Mage or something, or like Frost or Arcane at some point again, because they will buff them again, because they will over-nerf them and they're gonna compensate buff them because of raid tuning or something. But they're still gonna be played, right? Warlock is still good. Augmentation is good. Elish Shaman is good. What else? I feel like I'm missing one, but I'm not sure which one it is right now. The point is like there's a bunch of range people, range comps you could play with, right? Very easily. And melee, I mean the only good melees are literally Unholy and Frosty Kill, though I think it's even mostly on Unholy these days. And Rogue as Outlaw or Asa. And obviously you would never play Rogue because it doesn't give you a raid buff. It's giving you DR, which is not terrible, but it's not useful because it doesn't give you damage, so... Right? And DK, I mean, DK you would play if it just has good damage and like AMZ and AMSing, skipping mechanics is still insane, so... I would play DK for that, personally, right? But that's it. And more group value, I guess, is pretty good, but... You know. I just feel like range people do more damage than DK anyway, so it's like... You're literally taking it for the utility at that point, right? Depends. We'll see. Darkness is all damage. Yeah, Darkness is physical, melee, all kinds of damage, yeah. Like ranged damage, spell damage, whatever the fuck. Darkness is an OP cooldown. I've seen Darkness like do some insane fucking HPS, though. It's crazy, actually. That's why, like, Devour DH being such a fucking flop is such a disappointment, to be honest. Like, Darkness is insanely broken this season, dude. If you don't have a proper DK feels mandatory? Probably, yeah. I mean, Unholy DK is good, right? So, what a coincidence is that, huh? But yeah. Like, Darkness is fucking broken, dude. Like, if you could get, like, a Havoc or Devour DH instead of Vengeance, because, you know, like, obviously, if there's a better tank, you can't play Vengeance, right? Darkness would be super OP. I don't know, man. I would like to have AMZ Darkness, one of those externals, you know? Would be very sexy and cool. Would appreciate greatly. Because, like, right now, not having, like, an external as a healer kind of sucks. In some random comps that you play, because it's beta, right? You don't really have a real comp in that sense, right? Now, the thing is, Zephyr can only come from Aug, because you will never play Dev. Dev is never making it alive. As soon as Blizzard realizes what's going on with Devastation, in a sense of, like, how to fix it, you would never, ever play Devastation ever again. It's immediately dead. Like, they will take a shotgun to the face, basically, you know? Because right now they're only quote-unquote good because they have some sort of... Apparently they have a positive bug going on with them. Supposedly. Where, like, they get, like, they get a huge funnel on single target whenever they cast fire, even though it's not supposed to happen, apparently. That's what I understand, at least, is going on. So, like, once they fix that, it's literally GG's for Devastation instantaneously, right? The one value they have, which is, like, crazy prior, is gonna go away immediately, right? And then you're gonna just play Aug if you want. If you want to play Lizard, you play on Aug. Aug is actually powerful as well, but less powerful than Dev right now, obviously, because Dev is obviously broken, but yeah. Well, broken is an understatement. It's literally bugged. Or so I understand. You know, anyway. Besides the point. If you want a Zephyr, you can technically get Zephyr. I just think it's unlikely to get Zephyr. I just feel like I would rather play with Warlock than play with an Aug. I don't care about your Zephyr at that point, dude. Because in order for Aug to do busted damage, it literally needs, like, every other DPS to be insanely fucking overtuned, right? Because Aug got nerfed very, very hard, like, a long time ago, right? It's like, yes, you can definitely do some decent damages on Aug, but, like, I don't know, man. I don't think I care enough. TBH. I don't know how much I can be fucked about that. Like, Zephyr is cool, but I might as well just get the MZ with a DK and CPA. Fuck it, whatever. Or something, you know? I don't want lizards in my group. We discriminate against lizards. Fuck them, they had an entire expansion to them. Get away. It would have been cool if the Devastation thing was actually genuine and not a bug, though. Because I actually would have, like, genuinely wanted to play, like, one season with Devastation, just because we've never ever had such a season ever, right? Even, like, when they were literally born in Dragonfight Season 1, they were garbage. In a sense, right? Like, they were not played, right? You played Prez that season. You didn't play Devastation. You played Devastation in weekly 215s or whatever. Which is worthless. Don't care. Oh, my convoke got cancelled. No, man. Not like this. Oh well, whatever. I just lost some damage. Who cares, I guess? Healer damage anyway. But, yeah. It would have been just cool to play, you know, like, for fun. I would have been, like, super down for it. Because, you know, that way I get Zephyr and shit, but they're bugged, so it's not fair. We don't play with them. Endgame. It wouldn't happen. I can shapeshift if I need to. Let's just dispel myself early so I can soak. Up Oblivi. Almost rooted him. Nice. GG's. Brasiliante. Very nice. Now let's play this priest. Damn it. I wanna play priest.